As an energy healer, teacher, and guide, Jeffrey Allen's no stranger to higher guidance, having been on both sides, giving and receiving higher guidance from guides, channelers, and teachers, and from his wife, Hisami. And Jeffrey shares his stories and insights on how to get out of resistance and let higher guidance come in. Jeffrey and Hisami currently live in Tokyo, supporting their growing spirit-mind community and helping shift global consciousness from scarcity and fear into fullness and love. Doesn't that just sound so beautiful? Jeffrey, we are beyond excited and delighted that you can be with us. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Monika and Lee, and for that beautiful introduction. And also, thank you, Kryon, and everybody listening. It's just so wonderful to connect in such a beautiful energy that we have right here. And so right now, I want to start out by having you tune in and feel that energy again, because it's so easy to feel inner peace when we're surrounded by this energy of love. So just go ahead and feel that right now and really invite it in. And close your eyes if you like. And just savor this energy. And I want you to really notice how this energy feels inside you. Might feel warm or light, maybe peaceful or complete. So this is the energy of love. And now I want you to notice, where do you feel this energy? Where is this energy coming from right now? It's coming from within you, right? So that's really important. So even though we're basking in this love of Kryon and the group energy, what you're feeling is actually coming from within you, right? Because love is always within you, always. Now, I bring this up because it's really easy to forget this in daily life. It's really easy to forget this when we're surrounded by drama in the external world. It could be politics or war or any conflict that you see. It's easy to forget in those situations that love is within you, always. So I want you to really anchor this knowingness within you right now, because we're going to call on it in a few minutes. So really anchor this energy, this knowingness that love is within you. Great. It feels good. Okay, so for the past few weeks, I've actually been really surprised by the inner peace that I've been feeling. And the reason I've been surprised is that we've just been going through this election cycle in the US. And for me, there's some interest that I have. I love people, I love the country, I love the world, and I want to see peaceful things happen. Yet, it's hard to stay in the vibration of love sometimes when I see all this drama and conflict. And so I want to actually challenge you right now as you're listening. So stay in the vibration of love as I'm talking, because I'm going to talk a little bit about the drama and conflict, and then we'll do a little practice together to help you to see this conflict from love. And I think this is one of the most important things we can do in the world right now, because this drama around us is only going to continue, but we have a choice of what happens within us. So we're going to practice that today. All right. So like I said, we're just coming off this US election cycle. So we've had many months, maybe even years of lots of drama and lots of finger pointing at who did it or who said this funny thing or did that bad thing. And a lot of wild speculation on past and present and future, and really just a lot of external drama. And like I said, it's really easy to let this external drama in and let it affect you. Either, after the results came in, some people are feeling this tremendous victory, and then the other half of the people are feeling this devastating loss. And there's these two extremes that we tend to go to. Now, what I noticed, like I said, in the past few weeks, this was really surprising to me. Hisami and I were just teaching our Awakening Your Spirit Mind program in Japan, bringing the first set of students through. And as they were going through in Japanese, I was taking the English class again. And I love to do this. I love to go back and take some training that I created because I always can learn more. Because it's not really me that's putting all the information in. Like later, I'm surprised, oh, wow, there's so much more than I even realized as we were creating it. So, about halfway through the program, and all this drama is happening around, and sometimes I'm getting pulled in, maybe spending a few hours kind of watching the news or listening to this podcast and getting worked up about stuff, and maybe watching the same story over and over on different news channels, and just basically letting the drama that's out here circulate within me. So that had been happening off and on. I'm pretty good at it at keeping my cool, but sometimes it would get in and come up like this. So halfway through this program, about 3 weeks before the election, I noticed this amazing sense of inner peace. It was so profound. I just felt so calm in the center, and this sense that everything is okay. And for the first time that I remember, I could see everybody in the field with love. So I could see the people that I agree with love. I could see the people that I don't agree with love. I felt this tremendous compassion for anybody who's standing in the public eye and has so many people liking them or disliking them. That's a difficult place to be. Suddenly I saw people and I felt compassion and love. That's all I felt. I didn't also feel this frustration within or this desire to change things. And so this was really, really amazing to me. And it continued after the election results came in. I woke up here in Japan and I thought, uh, it did occur to me, I'm like, oh, probably the results are in. But I was enjoying myself so much. I was in the moment. I woke up in this beautiful space, feeling all this love for the world. My little dogs are there, and Isami's there, and I just loved that space. And then even when I tuned in and said, oh, it didn't go the way I would have preferred it to go, I just saw it from love. I saw that we're all going through and we're growing. And sometimes we choose a road of growth. Sometimes we choose a difficult road or an easy road, but I can't control that. All I can control is what I do, and see things from love. So uh, this was so profound this time. It was really exciting. And I noticed that having that sense of peace, even amidst the chaos outside, was broadcasting or kind of spilling over into the people around me. So as you know, like if you're in that space of love, if you're feeling really great, people around you will catch that too. Love is contagious, right? Because it's not just within you, it's within everybody else as well. So it's such a beautiful space. Now, as I'm telling my story, I'm kind of curious. So as I shared my experience, how did you feel? So did you slip into drama within a little bit? No judgment if that happened. It's totally okay. Or maybe, did you match and continue to feel love? We started out in this space of love. Did you continue to feel that? Or maybe a little bit of both? You got some drama and some love at the same time. That's totally normal. That's okay too. But let's take a moment now and just bring it back to love. All right. So you can do this eyes open or eyes closed. Just remember that love is within you always. And just feel that sense of warm, light, peaceful, and complete. And really breathe in that love and let any drama that came up release. So again, breathe in love and then just release any drama. And if you need it, if you're still struggling, just remember the beautiful energy from Lee and Monika and Kryon. Yeah, there you go. Because you are surrounded by love right now. Ah, it feels good. All right, so I want to take a little deeper look at the energy with you. So, what was I feeling? So, energetically, how was I feeling inner peace? How was I seeing conflict from love? And to share this, I had two kind of funny coincidences happen, and I want to share them with you. So, one, just 2 days before the election, we were doing a live call with Isami and I with our students, and she's not tuned into U.S. news at all, so she doesn't know the election's in a couple of days, and she starts talking about the energy of conflict, and just like she does, she tuned into the energy and just said, here's what it looks like. Here's a little diagram of how it works, and here's how you get stuck and how you get out of it. And so I want to share that with you today. It's a little 6-minute clip, but I have to warn you, Hisami's speaking Japanese, and we've got our interpreter Yoriko will be interpreting. So when the Japanese is being spoken, I want you to just tune into the energy. Now, I love this flow. I love to be able to tune into the energy first. Hisami is always centered in love, and you can feel that in the video. And then, so you get the energy first, and then the words will come later and kind of fill it in, kind of a little validation. And then after the video, I'm going to guide you through an exercise so you can find this peace within yourself. All right, so let's start.
この世界はマテリアルマインドがありますから、両極がありますね。その時に今世界中で起きていることって、この両極の対立がやっぱり起きていて、それに反応して、その反応を世界に広げている人たちって今すごく多いと思うんですよ。
Since we have material mind, there are always these two extremes, right? As we said, and in the world, because of these two extremes, we see a lot of conflict, kind of like this, and people get triggered, and then those people kind of spread that, sensation or reaction around the world.
このグループは自分たちの考えをこっちに持っていく。こっちの人たちはこっちに持っていく、っていう流れですね。でも循環しています、常に。
So there are these two groups opposite from each other, and then this one group is pushing their thoughts and opinions to the other, and the other group does the same thing. And the energy-wise, they're circulating this energy together.
スピリットマインドの中に入ったマテリアルマインドの方が大きいんだけど、このくらいしかないから気づきづらいんだけども、ぜひ、自分は今この状態だな、自分と反対の人に対してすごく反応してるなと思った時は、頑張ってここに持ってくる呼吸をして、スピリットマインドの中に入ったマテリアルマインドにまずなる。
Because we are human beings, all of us could be in this situation, at one point in your life, you'll be in one group and, doing this. And when you're doing this, I would like you to notice that your energy is like this. And it's kind of hard because these, when you're in this situation, your material mind is really big. But the first thing that I would like you to do, once you notice that you're like this, like you're in one group and then thinking you're right, and then you're thinking the other group is wrong, then use your breath and try to come back to this center, the material mind that's inside of spirit mind.
そうすると同じ状況、同じ振動数なんですけど、このマテリアルマインド、スピリットマインドの中に入ったマテリアルマインドを意識すると、ここにあなたの中に新しい振動数が生まれます。これを今皆さんが実際にやっている感じですね。 いろんな視点が新しくなってくるっていうのは、こういうことがエネルギーの中で起きています。
When you do that, even though the situation or the frequency of that situation is the same, when you're in the middle, you're creating this new vibration, new frequency, which is blue. So that's what you've been experiencing these days. You're creating this new frequency and new awareness.
だからそうすると、ここの視点で両極にいる彼らの意見や考えを吸収します。
When you're in the center, you hear both groups and then you absorb their, thoughts or opinions, but you're always in the middle, like this.
これの振動数の違いは分かりますよね。ここにいる人たち、ここにいる人たちのこの考えや思いと、ここのマテリアルマインドが本来の状態の中から見ると、両方のエッセンスをここで見るんじゃなくて、ここであなたの中で全部を見ます。判断しない位置ですね。そうすると、あなたは自分はこっち、この人たちを応援したいとか、私はこっちっていうふうに、ここからここに参加することができるんです。こっちになっちゃうんじゃなくて、ここから参加する。同じなんだけど違うんです。
And you can see the difference in frequency, right? The red one and the blue one. When you're in the middle, that means the material mind is playing its healthy role, and you're in the middle, and these blue lines kind of looks like infinity sign. Is that you're seeing both opinions or thoughts from that space, and you're just like you're taking that information within and you're choosing which one really resonates with you. You might feel, oh, okay, I feel like I'm more close to what this group is saying, and you're simply choosing that group. And it's a huge difference. The situation is the same. You're probably supporting one group, but instead of being inside of the group and doing this red energy circulation, you're in the middle and you're simply choosing for yourself. You're circulating that blue energy.
そう、ここでいろんなエッセンス、これっていろんな情報ですね、それぞれの、正論とか言い分だったり、違いの。それを、そうだね、だからこういう大きな、こういう感じになる。
Yeah, that's that one.
It's kind of like this. So you're taking the essences from each, thoughts or ideas, opinions. Those are usually people fight against kind of like what you believe in and what the other people are believing. But what you're doing here is just taking the essences and choosing, which one you would choose. And then just like Jeffrey said, the energy surrounding, the blue energy surrounding all of them.
All right. So I hope you really caught that energy and the love from Hisami, and then the words and the meaning from Yoriko and the diagrams. And this is the energy of how we can see conflict from love. Now, it's funny because I right after that part of this section, I asked Hisami, I said, did you know that the election's in a couple of days? And she said, what? No, I didn't know that at all. And it's just a great example of how when you need it, when any of us need it, the answers and the energy that we need can pop in. And I really love these little energy diagrams for exactly that reason. So when I'm in a situation where I have some conflict within, for example, in this one, or I'm noticing conflict outside and I'm noticing myself kind of getting pulled in, these little simple diagrams kind of pop into my mind and remind me, this is how it works. Somehow just being able to see things as energy lets me kind of take the drama, take the situation and put it at a little distance. And when it's at a little distance, suddenly I can see, there's more happening. I'm not consumed by this. And I start to feel love within me too. So I want to take you through a little exercise now and really help you put this into practice too. So I'm going to do a guided meditation for seeing conflict from love in a situation that is close to you. And as I do it, I'm going to share these energy diagrams again. So you can do this meditation with your eyes closed, if with your eyes closed, if you're more of a listening person, or you can open your eyes at times and kind of look at the energy if that helps you. Either way is okay, whatever works for you. All right, so let's begin. So first, I want you to remember one place that you get pulled into conflict. So you probably know it already. Could be something with your family, maybe a coworker, or something you're seeing in the news around politics or war. Just remember one conflict that you want to see from love. Okay. And then I want you to remember that life in duality, in this physical plane, always has two sides. That's the nature of this existence here, and it's okay. So, as I say that, I want you to notice if there's any resistance inside you. If you resist being in this place where we have duality, just let that resistance fade away. You can be in love and still be in the space of duality. And also let go of any desire that you have for everyone to be like you. Good. And as you remember this conflict that bothers you, I want you to remember how the energy works. So when there's two groups and they're pushing energy toward each other, it creates a circulation of conflict energy. And so I want you to notice that energy in the situation that you're thinking about. So rather than thinking about the people or what they said or the events, just simply notice the energy. How there's two sides and they're both circulating this energy of conflict. Very good. And notice what's happening. Notice that you're getting a little distance. And just let it be, nothing to fix right now. Then, with this conflict, I want you to notice, how does it affect you? And remember that when you go to one of these extremes, that conflict energy circulates within you. So just notice it right now. When that happens to you, how does it make you feel? Could be a little frustration or exhaustion, even despair. And just observe the energy. Don't go into it right now. And also notice, how do these feelings impact others around you? And then just notice if you'd like to change that. So today is your chance. So to change this, instead of having your energy inside one of these extremes, you're just going to bring it back into the center. Remember that love is within you. Just remember that energy you anchored earlier. And feel yourself coming back from one of the ends into the center. Bring yourself into that space of love. Really breathe it in. Good, good. Okay. And then notice that when you're in this space in the center is a new frequency, a new awareness that's created in that space. Just feel that within you, because this gives you a new way to experience the world. Ah, nice. And notice that from this place in the center, from this place of love, that you can begin seeing both sides from the space of love. And just let yourself feel that love for both sides. And let yourself listen from love to both sides. Notice the people, not the drama. And just like you have love within, remember that you have compassion within. Now, very good. And then also notice that even from this space of love, that you may feel closer to one of these perspectives. And you can have that preference, but still stay in the center, circulating love. So you don't have to become the group energy that you're aligned with. Just feel yourself in the center. You can just be you. You can be in love. And as you feel this energy of love circulating within you, notice what's happening with the conflict. So as you circulate love from the center, this love flows out to both sides or to all sides. So your love, your ability to listen, your ability to stay centered in love, this is how we heal conflict. And notice in this new energy you're experiencing right now, how you're impacting others. People close to you, people far away. You've already changed the impact that you're having in the world. So good job. All right. Now, as you bring your awareness back into the present moment here, just notice how you're feeling. Hopefully a little lighter, a little brighter. Now you know how to see conflict from love. So the next time that you're feeling conflict, what are you going to do? Right? I want you to remember this simple energy. So just remember everything has two sides. And the conflict is circulating from side to side. And if you're feeling it, notice, oh, where am I? Have I moved to one side? And if you have, just remember love, use any practice you have, and just bring yourself back into the center. Ah, very nice. And once you have these simple images and this practice of being able to come back to the center, you're going to find more places to use it. So you might be like me, you might be out walking your dog, When I'm walking my dog and he sees another dog and gets startled, he starts barking and pulling, and there's all this conflict energy within him. If I'm not grounded in love, I can jump right in and join him. Right? He's pulling and I'm pulling, and I can feel that excitement and adrenaline he has. Or I can bring myself back into love and just say, isn't he cute? My tiny dog is getting excited. Same thing could happen in an argument with a friend or family or a coworker. Or maybe you're watching something on the news. When it starts coming up with you, just notice, I'm starting to get out to this extreme. In fact, right now, you can send these images, just whichever one gets, really works for you. Just send those images right now out to your future self so you can catch that in the moment. Very good. All right. Thank everybody for your presence and for your love. And back to you, Lee and Monika.
Thank you, Jeffrey. That was a beautiful exercise. And because we were so much in the energy of love to start with, I actually found it difficult to pull up a conflict because I was I was in that space. And then finally, one of the things that I do realize that I have the same reaction all the time, and it's because I love Lee so much that whenever I come across a fake YouTube account or a fake Kryon, that is what really gets my conflict hot button, if you like. So I've never done an exercise like this where I've had a shift and I can see it from a different perspective. So I'm curious now if I can use this exercise when I have my triggers and I'm in that space of instead of I came from that space of love and it was just so floaty. It took a long time to find the conflict.
That's great. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen looking at the energy here. Like, it's such a beautiful, strong energy of love. But also that's the perfect place to talk about conflict because it gives us that chance to we're in a safe container. We know love's within us. So, I think you'll find that in the future when it comes up, one of these little diagrams will pop into your head and be like, oh, that's just the reminder I needed.
I think you're right.
What's interesting in that whole scenario is that, especially in the earlier days of YouTube, there were so many imitators, thousands, that they would take our videos and say they were me, and they'd put it on and they'd monetize it and all these things. And she'd go crazy.
I would.
and I'd just go, hey, I'm okay with it. It's fine. It's my stuff getting out there and all of these things. And she would be the one that would react the most. And so she's right. I got to see that. This is a wonderful exercise. This is also so germane to the theme of this particular program, both the channel that we just had and also the Circle of 12, which is coming up next, is Kryon always echoes the energy of what the guest does into the Circle of 12. So that I'm sure we're not done with this whole subject. Is can you love somebody? Can you see the beauty in them in the midst of disagreement? Can you see just even the other side and the people that might be involved there in a whole different light because of your mastery? This is what we're teaching. And this is a wonderful time to practice it.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's fun because I watch my wife Hisami, and she's always in this space of love. It's just natural for her. And so when she sees me getting worked up, she'll always remind me, that person, can't you just see them from love? And I'm like, actually, no, in this moment I cannot. But that shifted for me. Like I said, just a few weeks before the election, I'm like, oh, I actually can. Wow. If I can do it, then I know all of you can do it too.
I agree. And one of the other pieces of this amazing tool that you've shared with us, Jeffrey, is when you said, when you feel that conflict in you and what's happening, then take a step out and see how is that impacting those around you. And that's where I really got when I get into that defensive mode, when I feel integrity is not happening with Lee and Lee's work and I'm in my own storm. I never sort of sat back and went, well, how's this affecting everyone around me? And I know that Lee remains unaffected, but he kind of has to coach me into getting back into that space.
That's why that diagram is so,
I can relate.
it's such a simple diagram, but I mean, take a look, you know.
Yeah, that's great. And I think for everybody, this is going to get more and more, you know, there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of conflict happening now. And in our lifetimes, I don't expect that to disappear. So getting used to being in love in that conflict is really that's our best path forward, is to walk the path that we're on in this life that we chose, but walking in a way that's graceful and spreading love rather than amplifying the challenges that we feel and the challenges we see.
And remember, Kryon has said that this is what people will see, is that what they will see is you. You will see your reactions to these things, knowing what you believe, and they will then take note. Why doesn't he react like that? Isn't he angry as well? And the answer is not in the same way you are. And so you attract people to this, which is the love quotient, Kryon calls it, of how you live and what you do. Do you have any parting words for our audience?
Sure. I would say parting words, just really make it simple for you. So it doesn't have to be a long process or, you're going to do a specific step 1, 2, 3 to come back into the space of love. It's just a remembering, right? And that's why I like these simple diagrams. You just remember in the moment, oh, I am not in the center. I'm outside at one of these extremes. Oh, I can come back to the center. It's just that. It's just remember, your true essence is love. So you don't have to work hard or take a long program to get there. Just remember and let yourself come back in. It could be that simple.
Well, what a wonderful reminder, everyone. Your true essence is love, and it's just about remembering your true essence. So we're now going to take a short break, and then we'll see you back here for Miracle Moments and the Circle of 12.